can't.
Do you like hearing your own voice in the game? Or are you like,
I don't like to hear my voice really anywhere. That's just reality.
Yeah.
But I've gotten used to like having to listen to it, so I bear with it.
why does like the playback sound
I feel
different?
like when I'm talking like right now, I feel like I sound beautiful.
Yeah,
and
you
then
do.
I hear myself.
You sound amazing.
And I'm
We
like,
love to hear
damn,
you.
I wish I could sound a little bit smoother.
Last time we spoke, you talked about success, and congratulations on being ESPN's senior NBA insider. You said that you don't sit with success, and you always think about what's next. So what's next for you?
I think just continuing to improve where I'm at and what I'm doing. I think I like continuously want to get better.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Copeland in at the shooting guard position. They've got James, and it's Woolridge in at shooting guard. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups, what are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
Here's James. Pass to Woolridge. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Goodrich. Yep, that one goes.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Here's Glover. Here's Copeland. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. The monster. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
The away team. Copeland. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Now here's Wood. Pass to Woolridge. Charity stripe shot. Scott with a rebound. Here's Early. Check by James. Early can't hit. To the paint. And slam dunk by James.
Assistant.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's Wood. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Dimes passes to James. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Copeland. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to James. Fires the three. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Ooh, here's Hilliard. The shot off that time.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
James passes to Goodrich. Deflected! And they'll get another chance. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Woolridge from out on the wing. He knocks it down.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots. Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Let's take a glance at some of the defensive numbers. Here are the top teams in the league that come away with steals.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
Gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Scott passes to Doc. Throws it up high. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The steal. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Early. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
James passes to Dimes. And the shot goes in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Hilliard. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Copeland. Down low. It's intercepted. And they're running. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They've got other guys that can fill his spot.
No good on that one. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Called 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Early. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Just 2 to shoot. A deep 3. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Glover. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Here's Woolridge. No good with the triple.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Here's Early. Check by James. It's tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the visitors here. They currently hold the 4th best record in the conference. A 3 from the inbound. Wilkins can't hit.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
The shot by James, no good.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Stewart. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Cunningham's checked in for Stewart.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Shooting 33% in the first quarter.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
On defense, the visiting team. There's the steal. Here's the break. Here's Brady. Baldwin with a rebound.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that. And they're actually earning it well right now. Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Oh, there's the alley.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
James passes to Goodrich. Here's Baldwin.
He came in with the aggressive mindset, but didn't quite know how to pull back. And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
Here's Brady. No made baskets yet. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. These are his first free throws of the game.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And he knocks down the first one. So he makes both from the line. Now here is James. Not a lot of room. Wood with it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Cook, the pass to Doc, to the middle. It's blocked. James deciding where to go with it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one. Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They've got other guys that can fill his spot.
That free throw good from James. Both free throws good from James. Here's Hurley. His last outing, we saw him score 13. And he lobs it up to the rim. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Scott's checked in for Cook. That free throw good from James. Pass to McMillan from behind the arc, and the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Boomer passes to Harden. Here's Early.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Wood. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Here's James. It's good off the glass. James has got 7 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Scott blocked. Second chance shot. No good there.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Harden. Still without a bucket.
Home team foul. Goodrich. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Into the lineup for your home team, Davis.
Here's Harden to the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Got a hand on it. Wood outside. Pass to James. Shoots from 12. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Here's Early. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. Inside, here's Scott. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Davis. And James puts up a deep 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. They've got Cunningham, and it's McMillan in at the 5. And it's Early in at the point guard position. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. They've got James, and it's McMillan in at the 5, roaming the paint. Boomer passes to Glover. 5 to shoot. Here's Copeland. From downtown, they grab their own miss. Shot's good by Glover.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's Early in at the point. Got it. James has got 9.
Just too good a player to leave open.
Boomer passes to Doc. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
James passes to O'Connor. The rebound by Glover. Glover's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dudley. Here's Early. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
They appear to be a lot more confident to me now, putting that rough first quarter well behind them.
O'Connor, the pass to James. And Early pulls it down. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And McMillan pulls it down.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Away team.
They need what he brings on the floor. His talent is missed. Now they're going to have to get it done without him.
So both teams making some changes here. On defense, the visiting team. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. James, the rebound by Glover. Glover's got his 6th rebound on the night. Che passes to Dudley, to the paint. The shot by Glover, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Basket's good.
Wood. The assist. Dion Sharp.
Shooting just 35% from the floor. Pass to Spencer. Here's Dudley. And that one's long. Now James. 9 points in the game. Takes it inside. From 7, it's deflected. And he's able to get it back. Shooting 40% in the second quarter so far. Che passes to Dudley. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's Sharp. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Willing passes, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Spencer. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Wood. Here's Sharp. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Sharp. Here's Copeland. He's got 5. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Wood finds James. Here's McMillan. Pass to Sharp. Now James. Clock at 6. Fires from the wing. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Richards.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Dudley. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Pretty even game going here in Memphis.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. And last game, their bench came alive.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
That free throw good from James.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Both free throws good from James. Gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. And there's the rejection. Augman gets the bucket. Here's James. 11 points in the game. Cunningham on the wing. Pass to McMillan. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. And here's James. No good on the 3.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Here's Spencer. Here's Augment. His last outing, he had 24 points. That puts him in the lead. 10 points for Doc.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
James passes to Wood. Blocked! Here's Spencer. Still no points. Pass to Copeland. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take them because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Shooting just 33% so far in this game. Wood outside. Pass to McMillan. Right wing. Cunningham outside. Now here's Wood to end the drought. Scott with a rebound. Scott's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games.
They're on a great run defensively, treating every possession with a sense of urgency.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Pass to Spencer. The shot no good. Good D by Cunningham. Shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. James finds Wood. And Wood with the stuff. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Here's Spencer. Check by James. Here's Dudley. The three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And it's Cunningham missing.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Spencer. He's scoreless. Shot clock at 5. To the left side wing. Here's Dudley. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Spencer.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
34. And your Houston squad.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, give us your take.
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the post.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that three. It's not going.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've got Sharp. He's out there with James. And it's McMillan in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here's James. Outside Sharp from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 4 assists in the game. To the inside. Dudley, no good. Shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Pass to Sharp. The 3-ball. And it's Augman with a rebound. Shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Copeland. Guarded by Sharp. Here's Spencer. Here's Dudley. Over Wood. Off the left rim and out.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
James passes to Wood. There's the block. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Now into the lineup for your home team, Cunningham, Bender.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. 2 on the clock. And it's Cunningham missing.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
4-3. Augman gets the bucket. Augman's got 5.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Now here is James. Tight defense on him. Good.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Scott. Here's Augman. Over Cunningham. The offensive rebound. It's stolen by James. Here's Bender. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Wood. Down low. Here's Cunningham. Scott with a rebound. Scott's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Copeland. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Bender. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Copeland at the line for 2.
That free throw no good. Richards is checked in for Spencer. Good on the second one. Shooting a low 29% since halftime. Wood outside. That's tipped. To the middle. Here's Scott. And the officials called goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Sharp. 7 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Cade's back. And it's Augman with a rebound. Augman's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dudley. 6 points for him. Pass to Copeland to the inside. Augman counted and the foul. Sharp. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Shooting for the away team. Augman, 1 shot.
Gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. O'Connor, the pass to James. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here comes the break. And Copeland gets it to go. Copeland's got 15 points.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
James outside. Looking to win the run. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Here's Copeland. Pass to Richards. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Only 1 turnover in the first half. He's been sloppy with the ball since.
Spencer's checked in for Dudley. Here's O'Connor. James outside. Tries again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. Nice work at the line so far. Going 5 for 5.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from James. Both free throws good from James. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Copeland. And that one is stuffed right through.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Shot's good by James. James has got 9 points in the quarter. Gone 6 for 9 in the half. Doc passes to Richards.
Heading play by the defense there, lured him into the offensive foul, and he's done for the night.
First team foul. Into the lineup for your home team, Davis.
To the paint. Here's Wood. And that one hits the back iron. Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Here's Scott. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. They get it again. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Davis misses. Gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Copeland can't get it to go.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You've got to improvise sometimes.
Snatched up, and the basket is good.
When the shot goes up, he is not a guy you want to lose track of. Boy, that's a nice play right there.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
Have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games.
Well, you've got to love the shot selection lately. I mean, this team, the ball is finding the open man.
Shooting has been great at 58% on the third. Pass to Scott. The shot misses. Cunningham with some nice D. Wood passes to O'Connor. Takes one from 10 feet, and it's Augman with a rebound. Gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Now here's Richards. He's guarded closely. Comes up empty down low. Shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Richards. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
At the line for your home team, James. One shot.
That free throw good from James. Shooting only 40% from the floor in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Copeland. He's watched by Cunningham. Copeland can't get it to go.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Pass to Scott. And here's Richards. Out left to the wing. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And they pick up 2. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Scott. Now here's Richards. And he makes it.
Leaving the defense behind. How do you guard against a move like that?
Here's O'Connor. And play stops. The whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
52 seconds left to play in the third quarter. On the take, and Copeland gets it to go. Copeland's got 19 points.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
O'Connor, that's good.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Home team foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Seconds left in the third quarter. Spencer, no good.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Inside. Cunningham passes to James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. James has got 14 points now in the second half. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. 3/4 of play and a close one here.
56.
Up one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And it's Richards in at the three. Back to James. Pass to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Picked it. Here's Spencer. Check by James. Here's Augman. Takes a three. Excellent D there from Davis. James with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Spencer. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team, James. Shooting one.
Find the lane. No shot.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's Richards. Che passes to Scott. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lets it go from 11. Richards pulls it in. Shooting only 39% so far in the game. Here's Spencer. Check by James. Che passes to Scott. Over Cunningham. And too long on the shot.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And it's in there.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Copeland can't get it to go.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Richards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Richards. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to James. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assisted by
James has got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Scott passes to Doc. Driving in. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to O'Connor. And he banks in the layup.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Spencer. Over James. Spencer, no good.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Got nothing to go so far in the fourth. They're 0 for 6. Back to Richards. Pass to Augman. To the inside. Scott. And Cunningham pulls it down. Gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. O'Connor, the pass to James. From the high post. Richards pulls it in. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to James. Back to Wood. Cunningham on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's O'Connor. That shot off. Now Richards. To snap the cold streak. Shots blocked. Wood outside. Pass to O'Connor. And here's Davis. Spencer grabs the miss.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
It's stolen by James. And here's the fast break. Here's Wood. Offensive rebound.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
Here's Spencer. Good D by Cunningham.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Copeland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
At the line for the away team, Copeland taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
They're missing the chance to trim the lead by leaving points at the line. Got to knock down those free throws, especially when you're trying to come back from a deficit.
And he sinks the second. Gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
check out our player of the game.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Here's Spencer. Who poked away. It's stolen by James. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Pass to O'Connor. Back to James.
Tell you what, when you start locking it down at the line, usually good things tend to happen.
At the line for your home team, James, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from James.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
Both free throws good from James.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
Down low. To the right side. Here's Augman. Sends it home from three-point land.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
James up top. Pass to O'Connor. Now here's Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Wood outside. Here's O'Connor. No good that time. Good work defensively by Richards. Here's Copeland. Some solid D from Wood.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
And slam dunk by James.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's O'Connor. James passes to Davis. Count the basket and the foul! Spencer. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
Here's Spencer. Up again. Davis with a rebound. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Pass to James. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. Spencer. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
At the line for your home team, James. One shot.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Augman can't get it to go. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. James passes to O'Connor. It's hauled in by Copeland. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.